What's up, YouTube? It's Zoo here, and this is huge piece of news. Alright, Mepps finally addressed the long queuing time. Alright, now if you guys is new, let me just explain. Alright, now if you guys queue up for a raid in DC, like any raid, like I'm talking about, like if you press like queue up for all raids, the minimum is gonna take is at least 5 minutes. For you to take 5 minutes to find a raid is absolutely crazy. Like that is crazy, especially for MMO. Like MMO, aka massive multiplayer, but it's taking you like 10 minutes to find a raid, especially on EU. I love my EU servers. Alright, I love my EU guys. Right now, at me as an Xbox player, and for the EU players and also for the Switch players, it takes a very, and I mean a very long time to queue. Like for Xbox, it takes minimum 7 minutes. And I'm talking about for the latest content. I'm not talking about for all raids. For the latest content for Xbox, it literally takes minimum 5 to 7 minutes. So just imagine EU server, Xbox villain server, if they looking for group. Just imagine Switch server. Like it takes so fucking long. Alright, so basically I was reading this thread that people was complaining about long queuing times. And right now I'm seeing a lot of EU people and also a few Xbox heads is just complaining about the login time. Like, yo, as an MMO, you guys are supposed to fix this shit. Like, why is it taking me like 15 minutes to queue in for the latest content? Also, I'm seeing other people, guys, I'm not an EU player, nor do I play on EU server, but people is literally saying like, yo, the EU server is dangerously low. Like the population on EU server is dangerously low. Like, again, if any of you guys play EU, just let me know in the comment section, because I want to confirm or deny that. Alright, now Mepps finally replied to the long queuing time. Like, for the, basically people complain about the long queuing time. Like, it's a lot of people complaining about the long queuing time. Like, I was literally playing DCSA, we couldn't even find a healer because the queuing time was so fucking long. Alright, so this is what Mepps said: queue times and population have always been a very important thing to manage over the years. Alright, if it's very important, why haven't you guys been managing it other than adding fucking emotes to the game? I don't understand. For example, the mega servers and Omnus, the more content there is, the less each individual piece will automatically or randomly fire. So you telling me since DC has a lot of content, is least of a chance for that individual piece or someone random to queue up for that content? Number one, what was the point of scaling then? The point of scaling was for people to play all the content. What was the point of scaling? I don't understand. Like, this is the shit I don't understand with this company. Like, if you still saying that people still won't queue up for like all the raids or random raids, what is the point of scaling? What was the point? Alright, that's number one. Number two, alright, why do we have so much content to queue up for in DC anyway? Like, I'm talking about older content, I'm not talking about newer content, because again, we need more content. Why the fuck do we need to queue in Sunstone Matrix anyway? Because you guys nerfed it. So what's the point of having that shit as a queuing option? I don't understand. Like, you might as well have that shit buffed, like to the latest CR. You might as well have all the fucking old raids that nobody barely plays buff, because nobody's gonna queue up to that shit. So you might as well add what is a Black Adam currency, raw coins. You might as well add that shit into older raids. I don't like this shit. I don't understand. Alright, he also said especially in older content, finding groups outside of the queue is always going to be the best way to play DC or any MMO. Finding groups outside of the queue is always going to be the best way for DCUO. So you telling me a solo player or an anti-social player, because I know a lot of anti-social players in DC, alright? So you telling me a specific group of DC who don't like it, who don't like fighting for groups or going on LFG, any of that stuff, to fucking look for group now because you guys won't fix your queuing times? Are we fucking serious right now? I don't understand. Where I see, or any MMO, no. Black Desert, you don't need to look for a fucking group to do missions. You could get strong to the point where you could solo shit in Black Desert. And let's say Warframe, you don't have to look for a fucking group to play missions. You could solo shit. See, in DC, you can't solo anything in DC. Since we are scaled, you can't solo anything. There's no such thing as scaling. And other MMOs, even Terra, yeah, you probably gonna have to look for group, but at least the queuing times for Terra is way better than DC. Terra population is like a teeny bit like smaller than. So that's why I don't understand. Like Terra probably has 50 less daily players in DC, but Terra, the queuing times is like almost instant. That's why I don't understand. Alright, so last part. He said we don't have a specific fucking solution right now to address this issue further. So basically what he said is, to basically summarize this, alright? He basically made an excuse, very important thing over the years, but you guys won't fix it. The more content there is, the less chance of you queuing up. So why is there more fucking content to queue up? Just buff the content and give us raw coins for that content. Like, I don't understand. The new episode is about to come out. You might as well give us fucking 100 raw coins. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Everybody's fucking elite gear. Who cares, alright? Then he basically tried to make the excuse like, oh yeah, or any MMO, LFG. Oh yeah, it's best to play any MMO with LFG. That is completely fucking false. If you guys know any fucking MMOs out there that take LFG, let me know. That requires LFG, let me know. Alright? And he basically said he will address this situation any further. I don't know, man. What you guys think in the comment section below. I probably made this video too long. Let me know what you guys think below in the comment section. I'll be replying to every single comment. So out.